Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
Beats Planet.
I'd be damn. Boy, I ain't. Hold on, bro. Boy, I know the Bleach Report side ain't gonna like this because they don't know how I get down, but they just gonna have to. Who do they think they are? Chat, I was so caught up on this notion, right? I was kind of set back a little bit. I was kind of led astray. I might have been a tad upset at how they were marketing this game a little bit. There are plenty of people at fault. And trust me, chat, I'm going to stay focused. There are plenty of people at fault when it comes down to the perception of how this game was given to us as consumers. There are many at fault. Giants fans are one of them, okay? But I'm not even blaming Giants fans all the way, right? Because they supposed to rep their team. They're supposed to support their guys. I understand. But there was something very interesting about how this game was packaged. And for one, it made me go, And for two, it made me understand why Giants fans thought the way they thought. Now, I was led to believe, and they've been talking about it all offseason. You know, Daniel Jones makes a little playoff appearance and does not very much, and Dayball should get the credit, and Saquon should have gotten his credit. Daniel Jones gets his money. You know, all of a sudden, guys like Paris Campbell are important. Isaiah Hodgins are important for some reason. All of a sudden, just these Jalen Hyatt is just supposed to save the world. All of a sudden, these new guys were supposed to come in and make Darren Waller's here. And look, Darren Waller is an incredible football player, but that's one character, ladies and gentlemen. And all of a sudden, the national media starts packaging things together. Tiki Barber, guys like Bart Scott, they would make this package deal, and they would present it as the Cowboys and the New York Giants rivalry. Now, this is what I think of when I think of a rivalry, right? Shouts out to my volume chat right there. Shouts out to the Voch Lombardi chat right there. Shouts out to the Bleacher Report chat that's in my phone, right? When I think of the word rivalry, right, I think about Ash and Gary. You know what I mean? You win some, you lose some. You win some, you lose some, right? In order for this thing to really be a rivalry, you got to beat me, I got to beat you, and we take turns beating each other. Like Goku and Vegeta took turns beating each other. You can't get swept and consider this thing a rivalry. It can't happen. Now, my biggest problem with the idea that Cowboys and Giants is some sort of rivalry now, first of all, you got to win some. Look, Dak has done this 10 games, 11 now, pardon me. Dak has defeated the New York Giants 11 times in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Where is the rivalry here? Where's the give and take? Where's the back and forth? Because I don't see any. So here's how this works, ladies and gentlemen. At some point, a fan base needs to be responsible for being, just for consuming content and keeping it realistic. For example, Cowboy fans understand that Stephon Gilmore is cornerback 2. So when we hear about national media saying the Cowboys aren't that good at cornerback 2, it's okay. We're Cowboy fans. We should know better, right? Another example, that offensive line. We've been hearing that for a long time. We've been hearing the rumor, the aura of that offensive line for a long time. But as Cowboy fans, we're supposed to be responsible enough. We're supposed to be responsible enough to go, hey, national media been saying that offensive line. We understand that Tyron is an old man. We understand that that Tyler is the new left tackle, but he's out today. We understand that Biotish ain't Travis Frederick. It's just certain things that we understand. So we just temper ourselves down. We get away from national media and we go with what we know. Chat. The one thing I can't explain for the life of me, if you type in, how many times has Dak Prescott beat the Giants? Google is going to send you back. Google going to say it just like this. Every time except for when Eli and them was playing. That's what Google's going to say to you. 11 in a row, right? My question, chat. Did New York Giants fans really think that Darren Waller, Paris Campbell, and Isaiah Simmons was supposed to change their fate? Did they really believe that? Because the national media said so. Skip Bayless said so. Giants Twitter said so. Oh, we got Isaiah Simmons, a player nobody else wanted. We got Paris Campbell, a player nobody else wanted. We got Isaiah, we got Hodgins, Isaiah, another player that nobody else wants. And this collection of players that nobody else wants is supposed to beat the Cowboys that's been beating you 6-7 years in a row. So this notion of rivalry, chat, where does this come from? Where did the New York Giants get this idea that they were just going to step into this thing and it was going to be any different? Because last I checked, the definition of insanity is when you do the same shit over and over and over again and you expect a different outcome. Daniel Jones is still Daniel Jones. Chat. Let me get my notepad ready. Chat. I just want to talk about some of the things that I seen tonight. And boy,
Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son.
I'm going to try not to get carried away, chat, for two reasons. One, it was a very slippery game. Rustiness is a real thing. It's only week 1. I'm not going to get carried away. Two, another reason why I'm not going to get carried away, I ain't believe in Daniel Jones in the first place.
Did you hear what I said?
I ain't believe in Daniel Jones in the first place. So I'm not going to lean into this idea. Because, chat, Cowboy fans, we know better volume side, bleacher report. We know better, right? You know, when national media say, oh, well, the Giants are a playoff team, we go, yeah, but they beat Kirk and them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot less impressive when you beat Kirk and them, you know? It's a lot less impressive. Offense, defense, special teams. Oh, it was so impressive, chat. This was as close to a complete game that you can have in those type of elements. I understand that maybe your quarterback didn't go out and throw for 300 yards, but look, when it rains, it pours, chat. When it rains, it pours.
You know you like to get wet, though. What's wet? Butt naked. Ill. Germ.
I didn't know you like to get wet. You know, it was rainy all over the place, and that's one thing that I was worried about. This new Cowboy offense, I don't call it Texas Coast, I call it Frisk Coast or Tex Coast, right? I was of the opinion that maybe the passing game would, you know, kind of falter a little bit. Hold on, pardon me. Let me put that up there. Hey, we have phones lit, so if y'all want to call into the show, tap in, right? I was under the impression that, you know what I mean, that maybe the pass game wouldn't be as clean, wouldn't be as efficient because of the weather and the slipperiness and how wet it was outside. So in my mind, I was like, hey man, we're gonna have to control the line of scrimmage. We're gonna have to complete short to intermediate passes, and we're gonna have to run the football. Chat. Tony Pollard, 14 for 70, 2 touchdowns. Rico Dowdle, 2 for 24. Kevontae Turpin, 3 for 14. This is just rushing. Deuce Vaughn, 6 for 8 at the end. Dak Prescott ran for 6 yards towards the end. At some point, you got to get physical. At some point, you had to get physical and move those guys around. And that very first Cowboy offense drive, right, you could see the offense click a little bit. But then Ferguson will drop a pass. We got to talk about this, right? And then before you know it, we get to the red zone and a couple of mistakes here. I kind of wish we would have just ran the ball 3 times in a row. We ran it and we threw it twice and we did some other little stuff with Turpin. Chat, I know y'all love Kevontae Turpin and I know y'all love to come at me like I hate Kevontae Turpin. But just think about it, chat. Every time Kevontae Turpin got the football, imagine somebody else was getting the football. That's all I got to say about that. But shouts out to Turp. We won. Whatever. I felt like this game was kind of tough for your offense to get into a rhythm. One, because they was on the sideline so damn long. You know what I mean? They was on the sideline so long, and it was just hard for your offense to just find its way and get going. However, once your offense found its way, and once your offense got going, oh boy, you could see some of the new things that we were doing. You could see some of the new passing concepts. Damn it, chat, we saw a rub route.
Did you hear what I said?
We saw a rub route on that early big play from CeeDee Lamb, that early 45-yard play that we had. We saw a rub route. And the first thing I did was I text Will Steele, Skywalker Steele. Check him out for everybody on Bleacher Report that's never heard of him, right? I text him and I say, man, just imagine these last 3 years the Cowboys have been playing and we've been running up offenses, and we just did not include rub routes. We just didn't do any types of picks, any types of rubs. We just ran offense straight up and down. Imagine what this offense could have been if there were some easy buttons installed. That's another thing from Will Steele. He calls them easy buttons. But these picks, these rubs, these easy little dump off plays, right? Like Dak has always had to attack a defense. How about the defense makes an adjustment to what we're like? Hey, just wide open CeeDee Lamb, 45 yards. We've been missing easy plays like that, and we finally got a chance to see him. And the offense was kind of shaky. and you felt like, hey, they're working some things out. They didn't get a chance to play preseason with the first team guys. So you kind of, saw the offense find its way. But at the end of the day, chat, I think if this was a drier situation, right, and I think going into the Jets game next week, I think the offense is going to be fun. I think the offense is going to be fun for two reasons, chat. One, this offense will be fun because it doesn't have to be the star, right? We're not going to push ourselves to have to score points. I'm going to give you an example in a second. But two, the defense is the star. So this offense does not have to just show up and just, take over the game. I'll tell you an example. At the top of the second quarter, I text Will Steele about this. And I asked him, did you feel like the Cowboys were slowing the game down a little bit? Right. This was when Rico Dowdle came in and we just started handing him the ball, just handing him the ball a few times. Hand the ball. We'll do a little dump off, get the first down, hand the ball off back to Rico, and then we'll just punt the ball. Right. We'll just punt. Outside looking in, that looks like a drive that's not successful. However, I started to think, what would Kellen Moore do right here? Now, this is coming off your defense scoring 3 times back to back. So your defense is probably tired. Your defense is probably a little worn down. They've been sacking the shit out of.
Did you hear what I said?
Out of Daniel Jones, and they've been getting the ball in the end zone. Maybe your defense is tired. I saw that as, okay, we're giving the ball to Rico Dowdle to slow the game down just a tad bit, just a little bit. And what that'll do is it'll give my defense a rest. We'll run the ball. We'll kill some clock. Not that we're being passive, but sometimes you have to slow the game down. Sometimes you have to put your foot on the neck of the opposition. I just think at this point in particular, they were just trying to slow things down. And if it was Kellen Moore would probably try to score big points, throw the ball 4 or 5 times in a row, get a quick 3 and out, and the defense go back on the field tired. That's just something that I just kind of thought about just looking at the game, but I was impressed with my offense, man. Shouts out to him. I think that in drier elements, I think they'll be much better. Jake Ferguson dropped a touchdown. It's okay. He'll be back. And he dropped like 3 other passes too. It wasn't like what's my man from Kansas City? It wasn't Kadarius Toney bad. But Jake Ferguson having a handful of drops, it was bad. Hendershot was another one. Dropped the ball in the middle of the end zone. Can't do it. Hey, it is what it is. You ball was in your hand. Boom, boom. So what does this mean moving forward? I think that next week when it's a little more dry, they're gonna try it again. And they may go a couple more weeks, but before you know it, I think they're gonna start throwing the ball to Schoonmaker. And if Schoonmaker start catching them joints and not dropping it, then we'll cross that road whenever we get there. There was this Cowboy fan. There's a lot of y'all that's in the chat right now. Shouts out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. We have damn near 4,000 people. We got damn near 4,000 people on the Voch and the volume side put together, and on Bleacher Report we have 57. Yeah, the hell, boy. 57 people on Bleacher Report. There you go. Hey. We breaking records, ladies and gentlemen. Stay focused. Who was I just saying? Yeah, if hey man, Luke and the boys come out there catching passes, it's gonna be on to something. Okay, cool. This is what I was saying. There was this Giants fan that called my show last week. Cat named Chef. And Chef know I love him to pieces. And Chef is platinum. So as soon as Chef call in, I'm gonna see it. Chef said that his New York Giants was gonna walk in and see my Dallas Cowboys and the Giants was gonna win by 40. Chef said that they were going to drop a 40 on my beloved Dallas Cowboys. Let me tell you why I'm bringing Chef up. Let me give me a little talking music. I'm about to talk my shit a little bit. Let me tell you why I just brought Chef up. Chef said this. Chef said, we don't, and when he says we, he meant like New York Giants, right? Chef said, we don't need our wide receivers to be fantastic. We just need them to be specialists. We need them to be okay. They make our offense faster. Darren Waller is going to carry the load, right? Daniel Jones is going to distribute the foot. Daniel Jones, who just threw 15 touchdown passes last year, Daniel Jones is going to all of a sudden become this amazing pocket passer. He's going to distribute the football to his specialists. They're going to run the ball with Saquon Barkley, who hadn't rushed for 100 yards versus the Cowboys in a long time. In a very long time. Saquon Barkley hadn't done that in a minute. And that's the offense that they were going to run. The New York Giants were going to drop 40 on our beloved Cowboys. And it's so interesting that the Cowboys drop 40 on the Giants. Ain't that crazy? Let me tell you why that's so interesting to me. Because as Cowboy fans, we just been there. See, this is why I have compassion for a lot of Giants fans. I have a lot of compassion for Eagles fans also. I've been there before. I know what it's like for your quarterback to be a dynamic running quarterback and the league doesn't have a bunch of film on him. Then the league gets a little bit of film on him and they take that first read away and that guy starts to look a little different. I ain't talking about the Eagles. I'm just saying. I know how it is when that quarterback that you have, they do some fun things in the playoffs, and all of a sudden you think that your quarterback can raise Allen Hurns and Cole Beasley and Deontay Thompson and James Washington and Noah Brown and Dalton. Listen, I played this game earlier, right? Chat, play along. Vice side, volume side, Bleach Report. Play along with me, right? I want y'all to Google this. Take out your phones and don't leave, but just do this. What did Noah Brown do today? What did Dalton Schultz do today? What did Dennis Houston do today? What did James Washington do today? What did T.Y. Hilton do today? They ain't do nothing. And I almost cussed, but I know my mama watching. They ain't do nothing. And my grandma. Love y'all to pieces. They didn't do a thing. I know how it is to see success from your quarterback and to think that your quarterback can go out and do that same thing with less dudes. I've been there before. I sympathize with Giants fans. They really thought Isaiah Hodgins, Paris Campbell, and Jalen Hyatt was going to come out here and just... They thought that. I've been there before. Let me tell you why this is important. If you're Daniel Jones, who's not dynamic, and everybody in his wide receiver core is not dynamic, what makes you think you can stop a defense that is dynamic?
Did you hear what I said?
What makes you think that? What makes you think that? I played football. I coached football for a little bit. We have this term called horses. Y'all might have called them studs. Y'all might have called them dudes. Y'all might have called them MFers. But the only way to beat studs is you gotta have studs. You can't beat Stephon Gilmore with Isaiah Hodgins. You can't beat Trey Diggs with Paris Campbell. You can't beat this beloved Cowboys defense that's been defeating its own impediments for 3 years in a row. It took 3 years to defeat this Dallas Cowboys defense. To build. It took 3 years to build this Dallas Cowboys defense. You mean to tell me Daniel Jones was supposed to be the one? Daniel Jones threw 15 touchdowns last year, and he had the easiest schedule in football. The NFC East had the easiest schedule in football. Dallas, Eagles, Giants, Washington Football Wizards. Daniel Jones threw 15 touchdowns against them. What makes you think that Daniel Jones was about to come out here and do anything remotely close to positive to the Dallas Cowboys? Stephon Gilmore got a pick today. Deron Bland got a pick today. Chat. Can I get flames in the chat for what I'm about to say? Bleacher Report, Voch, Volume. Can I get flames in the chat for what I'm about to say? If Trevon Diggs is tackling, your ass in trouble. Can we at least? If Trevon Diggs is tackling, you are in some deep doo-doo, boy. You are in some deep. If Trey Diggs is hitting and forcing fumbles, Trey Diggs forced a fumble and a pick six today, tackling. Chat. If Mr. Business Decision setting the tone, I'd be damn. So, chat. Did y'all see Micah Parsons today?
Did you hear what I said?
Oh, Micah Parsons was working, boy. Micah Parsons was working. Chat. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year. He's going to be Defensive Player of the Year. I love what he said. this offseason, right? I think he was on the Pivot podcast. Y'all go check it out. The latest appearance on the Pivot podcast. Micah Parsons says it's not always about sacks. I don't always want to be sack guy. Right? Anybody can have big sack numbers. I want to be the dude that affects the game. Not only, I got stats pulled up, check. Pardon me. Not only did Micah Parsons add to his sack numbers, but his pressure numbers had to have been ridiculous. The fact that the offense has to always account for him. I wonder how many, let me see. Daniel Jones had 43 rushing yards. Daniel Jones did. I almost rushed more than Saquon. Daniel Jones had 13 carries for 43 rushing yards. Ask yourself, how many times did Daniel Jones rush just because the pressure got to him? Not just the Micah got to him. The pressure got to him. Micah was going crazy. There was a part in the game where like Dan and the boys realized that, hey, Micah Parsons rushing from the middle. Micah Parsons rushing B gap and A gap is ridiculous, and he got a sack and he started getting pressure from, and Micah was just swimming through the defense. I mean, pardon me, through the O line. He was like, look, Andrew Thomas was fine, and Micah was doing his thing over there versus Andrew, but boy, he was swimming through these. I got a sound for that. Hold on.
That boy swimming his ass over there.
Oh, Michael was swimming. Look, Andrew Thomas is a all-pro, Pro Bowl type character. Shouts out to him, ladies and gentlemen. But at the end of the day, Ben Bredesen, Glowinski, I love John Michael Smith, is not his time, and Evan Neal, that is not enough. Chat, that is not enough. It's not for a stud. And Micah Parsons, you need dudes. And even if you find a way to deal with Micah Parsons, who is a dude, pardon me, chat, let me scroll. I got the stats pulled up. That's what I'm doing right now. Chat, Stephon Gilmore with the pick. Cool. Dorrance Armstrong got 2 sacks. Osa Odighizuwa, 2 sacks. Micah Parsons got a sack. Chauncey Golston got a sack. One was taken away. He should have had 2 sacks. DeMarcus Lawrence got a sack, but he should have had 2 sacks if he didn't just overrun Daniel Jones. Chat. Now I want y'all to ask yourself this. If you just want to be another Cowboy fan that's going to hype yourself up like I am, ask yourself, how many offensive lines are going to be just like that? There's some good offensive lines, right? Somebody out here is going to be like, well, Voch, you're not going to be able to do that against every offensive line. Well, name me the complete offensive lines that's good like that. Let me tell you something about the Jets. I know everybody excited about the Jets and that defense and Aaron Rodgers and Sauce Gardner, and all these guys, Garrett Wilson. I know everybody excited about the Jets, but you know what the Jets are not? You know what the Jets are not? Good at offensive line. Dog, my defense, I was blown away by my defense. What else I got in my notepad? Micah's insane. I wrote that 3 times. I wrote Micah Parsons, LOLOL. There was a point in this game where I stopped and I laughed out loud. I almost had tears. The tears was running down my face. Cause we just kept hitting Daniel Jones. And we pulled out all our starters and Daniel Jones ran back out there, man. I couldn't help but to lay on the floor and scream, chat. I couldn't help but to lay on the floor and scream. Man, we almost got 4,500 people, man. We almost got 4,500 people. And in Bleacher Report, we got 62. We keep climbing. Come on, Bleacher Report. We are breaking records all day, every day. Now, when we get into next week, by the way, I'm your host, Voch Lombardi, VOCHLOMBARDI. I'll be live on YouTube all week, breaking down film, talking about this game and all that kind of good stuff. So please tap in with me. YouTube, Voch Lombardi, type it in. Chat, like I'm looking at every one of my defensive linemen get involved. I'm looking at all my linebackers get involved. Bro, like Marquise Bell. Marquise Bell was all over the place. 5 tackles and 2 assists. 5 tackles and 2 assists. I think what Marquise Bell was doing is what we were expecting Overshown to do. But when your D-line is taking up blocks, Marquise Bell, hey, you just get to step right in and do your thing. You get to step right in and do your thing. What else happened? What else? Wanye Thompson.
No, you hear what I said?
Wanye was playing like he ain't trying to go back. Wanye was not trying to go back to the hood. The very first play that kicked it off, I think, and momentum, man, momentum has to be a real thing. momentum has to be a real thing. It's not very tangible, but it has to be a real thing. The offense, the Giants offense was actually driving on the Cowboys a little bit. Driving. But we always talk about these drive killers, right? When Andrew Thomas false starts because of Micah's presence, so you can put that on Micah's stats. Micah's presence makes Andrew Thomas false start. You get a bad snap from John Michael. I'm just going to say that's Osa's fault. And then they got a kick. And Wanye Thomas blocked the kick. And Noah Digimon Anomany. We just traded away Kelvin Joseph. Kelvin Joseph never did nothing this impressive. Noah Digimon at the Omni Hotel picked that joint up and ran it back for 7, and that was the beginning of the end. Offense, defense, special teams, ladies and gentlemen. I was so proud of my Dallas Cowboys. A complete game. A complete football game for my Dallas Cowboys. Let me just check the phones again because I need Chef, man. I know Chef ain't gonna be here, but boy, I just need to hear from Giants fans. I need to hear it, man. Listen, my phone lines are lit. My phone lines are lit. I'm gonna give like one last thought on this, and then I'm gonna open it up to y'all. I'm phoning y'all. If this game would have went bad, then this post game show would be over right this second. But the fact that the Cowboys won in such a spectacular fashion, then we need to hang around and just celebrate a little bit. So I need to hear from y'all. I'm so excited to see what this team looks like when, this offense gets on a roll. When this offense figures itself out. When it's a little dry outside and the ball's not bouncing off our hands because it's so wet out there, right? What Tyler looks like when he's at guard. This offensive line really didn't play too bad. This offensive line really didn't play too bad today, considering that Dexter Lawrence is Dexter Lawrence. I didn't hear anything from Leonard Williams. I didn't hear anything from the rest of the guys, Kayvon or Isaiah Simmons. I didn't hear anything from any of those guys. Dexter Lawrence had a play where he whooped up on Tyler Biadasz a little bit. Somebody tagged me on Twitter, and it was like, Voch, Dexter Lawrence beat up on Tyler Biadasz. I'm like, dog, Dexter Lawrence beat up on all them kids. Dexter Lawrence beats up on most of these children, so it kind of is what it is. This is what we gonna do. We gonna take a few calls. What's my wait time? 30 minutes. We gonna take a few calls, and then we gonna shut the Bleacher Report side down because they really only want like 30 minutes or something like that. And after that, we gonna hang around on the volume and the Voch side, and we gonna boogie. We gonna boogie. Short Dog, what's good, my guy? Talk to me about your Cowboys, man. What your water taste like? Short Dog. We gonna come back to Short Dog. Let's get Jamal on the phone. What's up, Jamal?
What's good, fam? I'm sorry.
You good, brother? What you got for the show?
Man, this defense looks spectacular, bro.
Incredible.
No cap. The fact that Sam Williams with the turf toe out there stunting on people and creating pressures, and you have Neville Gallimore out there filling the holes where he needs to fill the holes when it's cleanup time. That's a beautiful thing to see. I really don't like seeing Neville Gallimore. I miss Quentin Bohanna, to be quite honest with you, brother. But to be quite honest, I love this win. I'm happy for the defense. I know that this is kind of like a preseason offensive start, which I'm not tripping on that. I'm really just happy for this defense, man. We look like a number one defense. We look like we're everything we were built up to be.
Yeah.
Good night, Voch. Hope you're blessed and you stay safe, bro.
Fantastic call, Jamal. Appreciate you. And listen, man, I just saw somebody in the chat say, Voch, what did Mozzie do? I don't know. We was too busy winning. I don't know. There's no way I could just look at one person and be like, I see what you're doing there. No, fam. Like so much was going on tonight, man. It was so much going. Also, too, one more heads up. My guy Zach Golston is going to be giving away Cowboy jerseys this week. So y'all should tune in to the live streams throughout this week. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We might give away a little bit of money too. So we're giving away money. We're giving away jerseys on the Voch Lombardi YouTube page during the live streams this week. So please tap in with us. Let's get a couple more calls. Then let's get a Koye on the phone because Koye is our guy. What's up, Koye?
Yo, what's good, man?
How about our defense, man? What's going on?
Oh, man. I just had to call when I was listening to the show. Great show, man.
Appreciate
the energy around this defense is crazy, man. They're flying around. How about Wanye Thomas, man? But, they're flying around, hitting shit, man. Oh, excuse me. Can I curse here?
Hitting shit? Go ahead.
They're flying. No, they just nailing them, man. I'm loving how they move, and the fact that everybody was poised. It wasn't just recklessness. It was controlled aggression today, and smart football at that. Like, shout out to Trayvon. I mean, every year they criticize him for something different, and every year you can see him working on his game. Last year it was more, his coverage because they were saying he gave up yards, he didn't give up none. And then this year, because of the way last year ended with Kittles and missing that tackle, you see the physicality is already a staple in his game that he wants to make sure, make sure that people know. Like, this was a statement game all across the board, man. Everybody, complimentary football, man. I'm liking the feeling because for it to feel that intense game one, this season it's gonna be a great season, bro.
It's gonna be crazy, man. Get some rest, dog. Appreciate you. We gonna work this week, man. Salute.
Yes, sir. Salute. Talk to you.
Okoye Media on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate you. Let me read some comments from the Bleach Report chat real quick, and then we're gonna get back into our phones. William Skywalker Steele is in the chat box. Appreciate you for being here. Let's see. There we go.
Gotta be handy with the Steele, if you know what I mean. Earn your keep.
Appreciate you, good sir, for coming through and support, man. We got 4,000 words. Hey, man, volume, see that. All right, here we go. Giants were behind the chains all night, so Mozzie wasn't in those situations. Sam Meta, appreciate you, sir. C. West says defense was incredible tonight and offense has major potential. Remember, bad weather and no Tyler Smith. I love Dak's decision making. If we can win 40-0 without the offense at full strength, come on, player. You, hey. Hey, man, come on, man. If we can win 40-0 without the offense being at full strength, imagine what we're doing. We clicking at all cylinders on both sides. Hey, man, C. West went a little crazy. Let's see. Tober had a tackle on special teams. I did notice that. And then Saturn Slayer also said the media all week has been hyping up the Giants. Yeah, like it's some type of rivalry, man. This ain't no rivalry, man. You have to win sometimes in order for it to be a true rivalry, bro. Like, come on. Shouts out to Mizzy in the Bleach Report chat. And Beer Burt says our safeties are nice. We go 5 deep into the safety room. Chat, that's another underrated facet of all this thing. Once upon a time, we were so upset that we couldn't find not one safety that we liked. We couldn't find one. We got 5. Donald gets hurt, and Wanye steps right in, and Marquis steps right in, and they're not even a part of the big three. Malik dropped the pick today. Bro, we got 5 safeties I feel good about, man. Man, I'm just blown away by these guys, man. I'm blown away. Let's go ahead and get our Bleach Report guys up out of here, man. Shouts out to y'all for being here. We gonna keep partying on the Voch and the Volume side. We gonna get Bleach Report up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate my producer holding me down. Let's see. How would I do? I'm just gonna text him and be like, shut it off. But hey, I'm Voch Lombardi. For everybody that's watching on Bleach Report, to continue watching, come over to Voch Lombardi on YouTube, VOCHLOMBARDI. We're gonna continue to break this thing down and celebrate a Cowboy W. Appreciate y'all. Hold it down. We gonna get back to work here, man. Appreciate my guy Jason, man, working behind the scenes over there at Bleach Report, man, holding us down. Salute, my guy. Let's get back to the phones. See what y'all talking about. I need to hear from Chef, man. But I know Chef done went to bed. So we gonna hear from him at some point this week. Let's lock this up.
The conference has been locked.
There we go. All right, let's get into it. Let's get Chase on the phone. Then we're gonna go to Dead Lunatic. What up, Chase?
Fox, how we doing?
Man, life good. What your water taste like?
Oh, it's not water. It's a little stronger than that.
I feel you,
but it tastes absolutely fantastic. You may want to get your button ready just a wee bit because
okay.
I've had a lot of fantasy football drafts this week, and as typical, there's a lot of haters, Cowboys haters that I hang out with, and all I heard was, "Oh, Dak's your quarterback. Oh, Dak's it. Oh, Dak's the one. What? Cowboys gonna do what? Oh, it's you. You sit over here. Well, God dang it, we are different this year. You better not come to our freaking house and think you're gonna just come and dominate this God team. This team is different this year. I am ready for all the smoke. And as Micah Parsons said, every team gets the same smoke this year, and the Jets are next on that menu. Watch, salute, have a great night, sir.
Hey, man, I feel that same energy, though. I was watching my defense, and I almost got emotional watching. I almost got emotional watching my defense, bro. Because I'm just like I was born in '92, so I haven't seen a whole bunch of dominant Cowboy defenses in that way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking at this defense, bro, and I'm just like, that's our guys. Like, somebody's gonna roll up to you and be like, "Hey, defense wins championships," and I'm just gonna be like, "I be damned." Like, those are my, you know what I mean? Oh man, it was just incredible to watch. Like, Daniel Jones, Collinsworth made a comment, right? It was like, "Hey man, you have this timer in your head, right? You have this quarterback timer in your head, and it's normally like 2 to 5 seconds or whatever." And Daniel Jones's timer was at like 0. As soon as you catch the ball, you either got to throw it or run. We made Daniel Jones better tonight. We taught him how to throw with anticipation. He had to get rid of the ball quickly. He had to. It just is what it is, man. Chat, we got a bunch of callers. Well, people on the phones, we have a bunch of callers. Don't hold me too long now. Just be aware that we got 29 callers. I'm going to try to get to each and every last one of y'all. Phone's locked, though, so don't leave. Short Dog, what up?
Voch, what's up, my guy, bro? First off, I want to let everybody know, bro. Subscribe and like. 4,000 in the house. You're listening to the best, the GOAT, the guy that does it, that don't miss, bro. And I'm sorry I pump faked a little bit on the phone, but look, I want to mention everything, just 2 things. Tyron Smith had Pat Thibodeau. He was smacking him around. They had to move him to the other side. He looked great. Another underrated guy, Damone Clark, bro. We were flying around, hitting people. Things are looking good, but Dak's a leader of men. Dak's a winner, bro. 4's in the air. The water's wet. The water's free as you can be, and you know what's up with me, Voch. I'm your number 1 shooter. You let me know, and I'll let him down. Yeah.
There's bars right there. Short Dog said he ready to he ready to catch that case, man. Short Dog lawyer, man. Short Dog. Hey, he's not playing. Short Dog is as real as it gets. But to his point though, shouts out to Tyron Smith. I had some uneasiness about Tyron Smith and his ankle, and it being wet outside, and it just being tiring in general. And he's getting a little older, and you know these young athletes can kind of take Tyron for a little ride. You know what I mean? I didn't hear very much about about the outside guys. We saw Dexter Lawrence kind of pick up Tyler Biadasz and Bigadish and kind of drop him a little bit. But in terms of the outside rush was handled. So if everybody tuning in right now, we watch film throughout the week, but on patreon.com/Voch Lombardi, we watch the whole game. YouTube gets the highlights, but on Patreon, we watch the entire game. We're going to be watching offensive line Monday or Tuesday. Probably going to be Monday. We'll be watching offensive line, so be sure to tune in, man. Love y'all to peace. Appreciate you. I love how quick these calls are going. Y'all are getting in, making your point, and getting out. I appreciate y'all. The Lunatic, what's happening?
Voch, 40 burgers, baby. We were excited about Cooks. We were ecstatic about bringing in Gilly, but we forgot. We re-signed Dan Quinn. Yeah. We kept our defensive coordinator, and he proved it tonight. As Diggs said in the postgame, he just puts us in a position to win. The defense played great tonight. Right. Next week, the offense, hey, thank you very much, defense. We got you this week. We're at home. Aaron Rodgers, you're going to feel it. Cowboys Nation.
Crazy.
Subscribe and support new Cowboys media. Don't worry about the letter networks. They're just going to hype up the next team that we throw another 40 burgers on. Go Cowboys. Puro pinche Cowboys. Voch, thank you very much. Have a great one.
You too, brother. You too. Have a good one, man. Man, this team just makes you feel different, man. They just make you feel brand new, and I just got a different energy from like and it's unfortunate that the media is gonna play, switch up on us. They're gonna play switch up. Like they ain't been hyping up the Giants all week. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not looking at the Giants like this playoff team. Some people ranking Daniel Jones. There are some Giants fans that had Daniel Jones better than Dak Prescott. And I don't mean Tiki Barber and Bart Scott. They're ridiculous. But like legit people taking Daniel Jones over Dak and Giants over Cowboys. Real life people were saying this, and I'm just like, bro, I would just love to hear your response for tomorrow. Look, I love to say how much I don't watch national media. I'm gonna be tuned in national media tomorrow. 100%, Mr. Wolf. I be damn. Let's get Drummer Cam in the building. What's up, Drummer Cam?
Hey, what's up, Voch?
Cool, my guy.
Yeah, 4,000.
Hey, man.
4,000.
Hey, we growing,
bro.
We growing. Life good.
I remember when this shit was 100, 200. Salute to you. Salute to Master Jedi Skywalker Smith. I mean, just a Skywalker. Just y'all are just blowing shit up, man. This is incredible. Man, I can't say shit about this defense. Obviously, 0 points is enough as it is. It's enough. That's all you got to know. The speed is there. Dan Quinn's there. But let me set a point on this offense. When's the last time you've seen Kellen Moore pull Tyron Smith out to lead block on the outside?
Turpin touchdown.
Tyron Smith was pulling
to
block on the outside for a run play. Where you see that in his run sets. Where you see that in his run sets. This fucking shit is different, guys. This is different. Fucking Cowboys, let's go. Dallas Cowboys fans for life. Hey, Voch, you, Skywalker, Steele, we out. Have a good one, sir. Have a good night. I'll be here for the rest. Let's go, Cowboys. We're going to whoop that ass on the Jets.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. He's talking about the Turpin touchdown. And look, man, I mean, Tyron was moving all over the place, right? Even it was on the Tony touchdown going to the right in the red zone 5-yard line. Tyron Smith was stacked up to the right of the formation. Now, I don't know who was on the other side, but we're going to be watching film throughout the week. We'll cross that road whenever we get there. But on the Turpin touchdown, when we were in the red zone, like inside the 7 or 8 or so, and it was Turpin outside zone, Tyron pulled and started moving and laying children out. Oh goodness! And even on the there was a touchdown going to the opposite side. Zach Martin was it was one of the Tony touchdowns. Tony Pollard had my cousin, by the way. Tony Pollard had rushing 2 touchdowns, 14 for 72, 2 touchdowns. Man, Zach Martin got in open space and just started knocking children all over the place. So, hey man. Oh, plus, look, something else funny, too. I was on the social medias app. I was on the Twitter app. Earlier, the Chargers played against the Dolphins or whatever, and there was this Chargers guy. They was like, it was 3rd and short, and Kellen Moore came out and empty and threw the football. And I was like, damn. Hey, we tried to tell them boys, but they didn't want to listen. It's all right. Let's get through these phones pretty quick. Rocky, what's up?
Hey, dude. Hey, Voch. I'm a second time calling. I'm a big fan. I just want to say the defense looked awesome. They looked great tonight. And, of course, it's against the New York Giants. You know, in my opinion, they're not that good. But the defense looked so sharp, and everyone looked so good. I just want to know what offense would be in a shootout. Like, if our defense... If something happened to our defense where we're like, hey, you know, we can't depend on them, and it comes down to a shootout with our offense, with some of the great offenses in this league, because you know I don't want to be that Cowboys fan that sits there. It's like week 1, you did really good, and I don't want to be like Super Bowl all the way. No, I don't want to be that person. But some of the best teams in the AFC have really good offenses, like the Bills, the Bengals, the Chiefs. They have offenses who can go into shootouts with really good defenses. And of course, it's week 1, and you know Dallas didn't have to be that tonight, which is awesome. But I just want to know how you feel like if our defense is eliminated, how would we do against another offense? It's just a shootout.
But
you
listen,
know, can Dak do that? Can we do that?
Yeah, Dak. I mean, Dak has always been shootout guy. You know, what I mean, he's always been that guy. And I think the offense is better now. It may not look it because we're a little rusty. We couldn't get into our rhythm. It was raining outside, but we have better offensive pieces. Like they're much better than they once were. But I honestly don't foresee this world. I honestly do not foresee a world where some team is just going to throw the ball all over the place on my defense. I just don't see it. Like, even if you, and I think we're only going to run into these types of problems with like these running quarterbacks, not even mobile quarterbacks. I mean, like running dudes, like Jalen and, you know, like Josh Allen later on or something like that. But Jared Goff like Jared Goff, Sam Howell, Matt, come on, man. We gonna beat the hell out of these kids, man. Aaron Rodgers can kind of take a couple steps in a certain direction, but he ain't running around. Brock Purdy not gonna run around. Mac Jones not gonna. So look, man, if it ain't like you have to dominate us. You will have to go like dude versus dude and beat us, and I don't see that. You know what I mean? And you know, unless it's like some type of scheme that you've done that can figure us out, or maybe we get hit with the injury bug or something like. I just don't foresee this world. Like when you say shootout, I'm thinking like 35 points, 28, 35 points. I just don't foresee the world. I can't see it. But Rocky, love you to pieces, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the call, brother.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you. Of course, you have a good one.
Yes, sir. Hey man, Dak is in chat. Kavontae Turpin got involved. Hey, chat. How many times did Turpin get the ball and you just go, man? Let's just get Deuce involved. Let's just get Deuce in early, man. Let's just come on. Anyway, let's get Reek on the phone. Let's run through these calls. What's up, Reek?
Yo, what's going on, Voch Lombardi, sir? How you doing?
Cool, my guy.
Yeah, great win. What's going on, Cowboy Nation? Great win. And my man that just got off the phone, let me tell you something, man. This defense has not let off since the NFC playoff game. Do you not see the same things that we was doing against these cats in the playoff game? Only they didn't click in that playoff game was the offense. And the offense just started. It was our preseason game against a Giant team that we own. Just like the Aaron Rodgers played against the Bears last year. So I own you, Dak Prescott and his defense and his team. We own the Giants. So I don't ever everyone here a Giant fan. Come on here on your network, the Voch Lombardi, Skywalker Steele show, and ever talk about them bum-ass Giants again. I'll put some money in. That same dude is not coming on in tomorrow with that same energy. I said that last week. Come on in with that same energy when we beat the hell out y'all. We beat y'all 40 burger, you get nothing. What you want to do with us now? Aaron Rodgers, you coming to our house? Here we go. Let's do what we got to do with him. And I ain't giving Aaron Rodgers no kudo points tonight if he ain't played nobody yet. We gonna see what he do tomorrow night. And that's all I got to say. Let's go Cowboys on the quest to 6 for real this year. Ain't no Kellen Moore in the way. Let's go.
What else can you say, man? What else can you say? That ain't fake, man. That's real life. Somebody in the chat, okay, Cub, they was like, oh, is this impressive to y'all? Yes. Of course it is. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be impressive? Why wouldn't it be impressive? For sure. I mean, I ain't thinking. What's up, Rich?
Hey, what's going on, Voch? I'll probably be the only Giants fans that has the balls to call.
I got a lot of respect for you, Rich. I got a lot of respect for you.
We're bad. We got our asses whooped. We've been getting our asses whooped since years ago against the Cowboys. Before, I mean, after 2016, it was embarrassing. Right. We just don't got the horses. We don't got the horses to fuck with the Cowboys. Excuse my language. Or the Eagles, and that's just some honest shit. And I ain't like gonna be the type to have pride about it. I think you got to be honest. That's how things will change. But I'll just keep this short. As long as we have Daniel Jones, we ain't beating the Cowboys or the Eagles. We ain't beating them teams, dog. But anyway, I'm just going to say salute to what you got going on. I've been obviously a fan for a while of your YouTube and all that. So I definitely salute your greatness with what you do with not just the Cowboys, but with football in general. And yeah, salute to you, man.
Hey, Rich, one last thing though, man. So like by the end of this year, like, do you go into draft mode? Like, do you just go and get a quarterback or something? Like, what do you do about Daniel Jones? Because he just got paid. So, what's going on with that?
Oh, the niggas stuck, man. Oh, I never said it like that, but they stuck. They can't just shelve him out because it's too much dead money and it's too much. They made that mistake and now they got to live with it, like the Cardinals, for example. So. Yeah,
I feel you, man. Hey, listen, bro. A lot of people wouldn't be calling right now. There's a lot of Giants fans went to bed, so I respect you, and I ain't gonna say nothing else crazy about you. You was around, pre-show. If y'all the one you was gonna be around, you lost and you were around. I got nothing but respect for you, man. Shouts out to you, dog. Salute.
All right, take care, man.
Good call, Rich. Good call. All right, hold up.
The conference has been unlocked.
All right, here we go. I think we about to get Chef on the phone. Hold on, let me see. I think we about to get Chef on the phone. Hold on, so let me just see what's going on, man. Let me just see. Let me see. Somebody said bad dog uploaded this video. Hey, it's cool. I mean, I ain't gotta chase nobody down. You know what I mean? We'll just react to content whenever we get it. Whenever we cause look, I tell you what, as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to go find some content creators. We're probably gonna raid them so they can get views and stuff like that. But boy, I gotta see it. I gotta see it to believe it. Let's see. What else we got? Let's see. All right. Shouts out to people that's joining the Patreon also. I see y'all. Let's get Gabe on the phone real fast. What's up, Gabe?
What's up, Voch?
Coolin', man. Coolin'. What you got for us?
Cowboys just beat a team that might be looking into the playoffs, and people are saying we suck? Come on.
Yeah.
I watched baseball. I watched the Astros beat the Rangers a couple of days ago, routed them. They're a team that's going to go to the playoffs, but you'll hear these people be like, "Oh, they suck." No, they're a division rival. You prepared for them. You know how to deal with them. You just own them. That's all it is.
Yeah. I feel you, man, and you could just tell because it feels different, man. Like a lot of this is all feel, you know what I mean? And this got me hyped, man. This got me excited,
Oh, I can't wait until next week.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a fun one, man. It's gonna be fun. Appreciate you, Gabe.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Let's see. There's boom. Trying to find him, chat. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Now, Chef called in last week, man. Chef said that the Giants were going to come in and drop 40.
The conference has been locked.
They was going to come drop 40 on our beloved Cowboys. Chef, what's up with you, man?
Hey, B, you know what I'm saying, B? I thought we had specialists, B, but they wasn't so special, son.
Yo,
you know what I mean? They took the template off my ass and just whooped us, son. I'm sorry, real talk, B. I was fronting dead ass. I thought we was gonna come out there and drop 40, but y'all dropped 40 on us, B. It's cool, but guess what? Every last one of them specialists is dead, B. They dead, A. They fucking dead, B. I thought Paris Campbell, B, was gonna go to Paris and hit him with the Eiffel Tower, B. I'm dead ass. Fronting, son. But I just wanted to call in and tell you, man, I'm sorry, B. I thought the specialist was going, they was going to kill his son, but they didn't. B. I apologize.
But Chef, Jalen Hyatt though, right? Like you didn't like Jalen Hyatt didn't get 3 touchdowns. Chef, what happened?
I don't know, son. I don't know. I ain't got no words, B. Dead ass.
I backed your ass in the corner on that one. Now you don't know what to say about Jalen Hyatt. You don't know what to say about Isaiah Hodgins. You don't know what to say about Paris. You don't know what to say about Isaiah Simmons. All these characters that don't nobody else want, huh, Chef? They were supposed to come in and just make all the difference versus a team full of studs. Man, Chef, tell the good people to watch your show in the morning.
They fucking dead, B. They fucking dead.
All right, Chef. Love you to pieces, man. Appreciate you, doc. Skywalker still, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get DK on the phone. What's up, DK?
What's up with it, Voch, bro? I'm still laughing, bro.
What's good with you, man? What you got for it?
Man, Voch, man. Salute to the defense, dog. Like, the defense gonna be scary, bro. Micah is definitely Defensive Player of the Year. You can go ahead and book that. Shout out to them young guys, man. I was so proud seeing Bland, Bell, and what's his name, Thomas turn up, man. It's like they set the tone.
Yep.
But for me, man, I'm with Dez, bro. I was going through Twitter during the game. You know, I'm like you. I want to see what everybody else saying. And Dez was sitting slugs at Jason Garrett, bro.
Oh.
And it made me feel some type of way too, because I'm like, exactly. This is what you do when you got dogs. When you go out here and tell Will McClay and go get some dogs, man. Forget these good guys. And I noticed it when my boy got that pick. And I'm like, see what happens when it's third down and you ain't got to worry about Anthony Brown getting faded up, bro.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what the Chargers went through.
Yeah.
You see Dak was 13 or 24 for 143 yards. And we won the game.
Right.
If Kellen Moore was still here, bro, it'd have been a blowout the other way.
Wow.
And it would have been the same roster, same team, bro.
Wow.
So I'm just, you know, I'm gonna tell my therapist tomorrow and be like, hey, it's a good Monday because the Cowboys won, but it's the future. You know what I'm saying? The future, bro, looking bright because we got Dan Quinn, we got Mike McCarthy managing this thing right, and it's gonna be good, bro. So.
Man, fantastic
call. On this water, man. Enjoy my Monday.
Fantastic call, DK. Appreciate you, man. I'll let you tomorrow. We got a call from Fusty King. See if we can get him back.
Your call has been forwarded.
Of course not. All right, let's get Cowboy J on the phone. Let's see what he's talking about. What's up, Cowboy J?
What's up with you, Voch?
What's good with you, player? What you got for us today? What your water taste like?
Not much. Hey, man, it feels amazing, dog. It tastes good as hell. I'm going to be honest with you. These boys ain't really fucking with us. They ain't rocking with us. A lot of people think we're frauds, but we wanted them for real. This is our year. I feel it. Michael's balling hard. I mean, Diggs coming up there smacking. I mean, he remember from San Fran game when we was calling him like, bro, you got to step up and tackle. And he wasn't tackling like that.
Right.
But he stepped up and made a bang-bang play. I mean, anybody that play ball, they understand that was a respectable play. He came in there and clapped some shit for real.
Right.
I mean, Dak played an efficient game. It wasn't like a standout 300-yard, but it was what you needed as a quarterback. Yeah. We didn't ask him to do a lot. We asked him to do some solid work. We let our defense go out there and let their ears pin back and go get it. I mean, I feel like we got a squad this year, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
I love listening to your show. I mean, you inspired me to be a YouTube guy one day. And one day, once I get my stuff rocking, I just got into a new job, which being a fireman, which I love it to death. And one day, on my days off, I'm going to be a YouTube guy just like you, man. I mean, you one of them dudes, man. And if anybody ever told you black man to black man, hey, you one of them. And you inspire me, you and Will Steele. I love it. Keep it going, brother.
Wow, Cowboy J.
Year, for real.
Cowboy J, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Can't do it without you, man. Stay tuned in, man. Appreciate you. It mean the world to me.
Oh, yeah. Stay locked in.
Yes, sir. Y'all gonna make my mama call me later like, did you hear what he said? Appreciate you, Cowboy J. Mean the world to me, dog. Salute. Let's keep going. Let's get Cowboy James on the phone. What's up, Cowboy James?
Hey, that was kind of cool. Doing okay because he's the same thing as me. Instead of James, he's Jace. I thought at first he was talking to me.
Yeah.
So I started talking to you, but it wasn't me on the phone.
Yeah.
So you can laugh about that one if you want to. But I'll tell you this much though, Voch. What's really cool. I got one quick comment and then a question. So I think it's kind of cool when we was talking about that one dude that hardly anybody could pronounce his name, like that one time when you was on and that, with Will Steele and you guys was having fun trying to pronounce that dude's name. Yep. Isn't it ironic he scores the first touchdown of our team during the season, the first touchdown? I think it's kind of ironic that happened.
Noah Igbenogany gets the first score of the season, which is crazy madness on special teams.
It was.
Sure. Go ahead.
But I'll just say this though really quick. If this defense plays like this, I ain't scared of nobody, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight up with you. If it's true what you say, because I don't watch a lot of film like you do. So if you say the O-line for the Jets is trash, I can see this rolling forward in the next week too. But here's my question, though. I thought that one Micah Parsons play was a sack. Did they rule it a fumble because it went over his head? I thought that still should be a sack.
So it's a
should that have been? That's my question.
So it's a fantastic question. In my mind, since Daniel didn't drop back, I guess, and he was on the ground, I guess they called it as a run play and just a regular tackle. But in my mind, it was a pass play because the O-line was pass blocking. That's 2 sacks.
Me too. That's what I thought.
That's 2 sacks. Yeah, in my mind. So yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I thought it was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
all right, but like I said, man, we're gonna keep the short calls rolling so everybody else can get in and you can get on with the rest of your night. But I tell you what, man, go Cowboys! This is awesome freaking victory to go to bed to.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. Good call.
Yes, sir. Keep doing what you're doing, Voch.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Big Cook, what's up, Big Cook?
Voch, what's good, my guy?
What's good, player? What you got for the show?
Hey, man, I paid attention to you this week, bro. I actually had time to sit around and just stare at the trench work, man. I was really proud of my boy, Chuma. Chuma held it down, man.
Okay.
Got a little nervous when they put Tyler Bass up in there for a few plays, but I think Chuma and them guys held it down. I can't wait till Tyler come back. I think the offensive line are really short when he come back. But this whole time watching this game, man, I was saying to myself, thank God for Will McClay and the scouting front office that the Cowboys got, because them young boys and these guys, 4th round picks, 6th round picks, undrafted free agents like Marquise Bell from Florida, A&M.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Them guys, man, are straight dogs. I mean, straight dogs, man. So you got people that ain't even big names and people that's not in Cowboy land know about, and they be like, well, who the fuck is this? Who are these guys?
Right.
But people in Cowboy land, we know what these guys is, man. And if these guys can ball like this and they backups,
right.
And people we got coming in rotation, my boy J. Lou be back soon. I know you be on my boy a little bit, man. But my boy JD get back in rotation, man. It's gonna be hell, man. I'm telling y'all, that defense is gonna be hell.
Love it. Appreciate you, man. Good call. Yeah, it was and look, shouts out to J. Lou, but I thought that he was coming back from the Liz Frank situation. I thought he was going to be out for a couple of weeks, but they traded Kelvin Joseph, and by them trading Kelvin, in my mind, that just means that J. Lou is going to be ready to go day one, and it's day one, and him was not ready to go. So it is what it is. Let's get JR on the phone. See what he talking about. What's up, JR? What's good, player?
What's good, baby?
Life's so good, man. I can't complain about nothing.
Oh, let me turn the TV down real quick. I know I got a lot of time. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Let me just go on and say this, all right? You know what I'm saying? Man, hold up.
Yeah.
When you got your second team, putting in work like they some starters,
come on now.
Oh, you know it's gonna be a season. Okay, that's all. Look, man, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got a lot of time, you know what I'm talking about, because I got a few more hours before I can get this blue skill party in, you know what I'm talking about? Sure. I got a pump for every point we score, you know what I'm saying? Hey, oh, you done studying? You passed your quick? All right, I ain't about to holler at you, baby. We're trying to go, you know what I'm saying? Shout out them Cowboys. Ow!
All right, JR, good call, man. Appreciate you. Let's get D-Shift on the phone. What's up, D-Shift?
Man, what's good, Voch? Man, I was just kind of thinking about that interview you and Foots had, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, every Giants player Foots to bring up, you were just like, yeah, but he regular, though.
Yeah.
Like, he got to see Gilmore. He got to see Trayvon. So, just shouts out to you just keeping things in perspective and just kind of respect this team on some, like, this ain't just like a regular team. Like,
sure.
Yeah, we've had commentary and talked about the talent. But the talent level that this defense has, like, you have to consider, like, when you play a team like the Jets, like the solid players that they have on their offensive line ain't going to be enough, like you were saying.
Correct. I mean, they, like, my whole thing, though, bro, like, they got better from their own standard. Like, they went from bad to, all right, they cool now.
Agree.
You know what I'm saying? But we went from
they cool now.
We went from better than them to better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like let me work on this and like no. Like
they cool. They cool now. I ain't gonna cover it much.
Like, listen, D-Shift, there was a point in the game, right? If everybody listen, there's this point that the Cowboys are fighting to get to. It's where we've shut down the run and we force you to throw. Dog, it was like 28-0 or something, and they were still trying to run the ball. They was running quarterback sweeps and stuff. But at some point, they had to throw the football. When you have to throw the football, pass rush, corners, they worked together in such a beautiful Gilmore started going crazy towards the end. I mean, he was fine the whole night. But man, when they was putting pressure up front and they was forcing the throw, and Gilly can just trust that nothing deep was going to develop behind him. Like Jalen Hyatt can run all the double moves he wants. But there's no time in the pocket to throw. There's no time to develop double moves. So if you show a slant, 9 times out of 10, slant is coming. Our DBs got better because we put them in that position. And then just the pass rush. Man, come on, man. It started working in tandem, and it was a beautiful showing, man. Sorry for cutting you off, but it was inspiring. It was inspiring.
Nah, but I mean, shout out to you for, it's just excellent draft coverage all the way up, with the off season, but when you talk about just that analysis, I think that kind of got people wrapped up into thinking that none of these draft picks really had to do anything today. These guys have been on the team for 2-3 years now, like your Armstrongs and your Osas and your Golson, who are starting to grow up and mature a little bit. So you got time to develop your Mozzies and Overshows and kind of red-shirted this year. So shout out to y'all, man, and keep the stuff going, bro.
Appreciate you, D-Shift. Great call. Let's keep it going. Dustin, what's happening? Dustin.
What's going on, Voch?
What's good with you, boss? What you got for us?
Oh.
Dustin. Snake. Going 1 time. Going 2 times. Dang.
The hell? Can you hear me?
Hey, man, whoa, hey, I had Metal Gear. Hey, hold on.
Jeez.
I had Metal Gear play. Hey, come on. What's good with you? I can hear you now.
I guess I hit a couple buttons here, man. You hear me now, Voch?
I got you now. Go ahead. I can hear you now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, man. Hold on.
Dustin got a damn pressure washer, boy.
Oh, I'll talk to you in February, bro.
Man, come on, man. I love you. Appreciate you. I love that call. Hey, that's a great call. I talk to you. Hey, but chat, though, I don't think it's hyperbole to think that. I don't think we're exaggerating or anything. I don't. I think our defense went crazy today. Crazy. And I think our defense can do that against Eagles, Vikings, Niners. Anybody on the AFC side, man? Come on, son. Especially the Chiefs. You kidding me? Come on, man. Chargers? Psst. Vic, what up?
Yo, what's up, Voch?
What's good with you, Vic? What you got for us today?
Shit, man. It's a hell of a game. Yeah. But yeah, I want to shout out the coaching staff. I really felt with like they didn't rush like Tyler Smith back or Donald back. Like they didn't panic. Like they know what they have. They know who we going against. And they did their thing in that aspect.
Yeah.
Another thing, a lot of people don't understand, like, that was our preseason game. Like,
right.
First time we get live action and we do that to a team, a real NFL team, I don't care who it was. They got done dirty.
Yeah.
Another thing, like, we usually always shoot ourselves in the foot, like, on good drives and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That didn't happen this game. Do you think that's because, like, they know the scheme better, they're more comfortable? Because I know that had nothing to do with the physical aspect, like holding and all that type of stuff. But, like, the false starts and stuff like that, what you think about that?
We were just on it, man. We were just on it, you know? I mean, I can't I don't want to put it on something and it not be like an honest answer because I don't know. But we just played a very clean brand of football today in the rain. In the rain. I mean, Tony had a fumble, but Biotis jumped on it. But besides that, man, we just played a great game today, man. Just a great game of football today.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you this one question. I'm done. like we always had great teams on paper, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you think we find a great coaching staff that like complements the great team?
This is one of the best coaching staffs we've ever seen, top to bottom. Top to bottom. We have an offensive and defensive play caller that have both been in Super Bowls and won them. They have both called plays in Super Bowls and won them. You know what I mean? So hey, it's a little different here. It's a little different. We actually have proof of guys being like developed, like late round picks being developed into dudes. Like, nah, this is some real life stuff here, man. Some real life stuff.
Shit for real.
Yeah. Appreciate you, Vic.
All right, Voch, I fuck with you. Shit different when you can't pick on the CB2 though, right?
Hey man,
I'm gonna be out mouth.
Hey man, Gilly out there just and look, something had to happen, chat, because I don't ever think there's gonna be a world where they're actively picking on Trey Diggs, but they threw at Gilly a couple times and that wasn't smart. Adrian, what up?
What's up, Voch? How you doing?
Man, I'm cool, my guy. What you got for me today?
I have one quick question. Did my platinum status get revoked?
Nah, you Adrian. Like you just I just called you Adrian.
Yeah, somebody called me aluminum in the chat and I'm a little bit frustrated. That's not anyway, back to the most important part. Yeah, I've never seen a defense perform like this to where it just seemed like every other play was either an interception, a sack, or a fumble.
Mm-hmm. Dangerous. Nothing but big plays. All big plays. Turnovers.
Also,
come on.
It also seems like I said earlier a few calls ago, it seems like even our backups, they're not even backups, they're just starters B. Mm-hmm. like starter twos. Like they're not even backups anymore. You can't even call them backups because when you have Wanye Thomas, Deron Bland, you have Marquise Bell just coming off the bench, just smoking folks like they've been playing like pro football for 10 years. Like it's different.
Right, 100%, man. I mean, it's I said this on Bleach Report. Like last Wednesday on the panel show that we had, I was like, man, the Cowboys have been building this defense for 3 years. This ain't just, we didn't just roll out the bed and just be a good defense now. Like we got dudes and we figured out what the problem was. And we went from there and we kept fixing we just any impediment to the Dallas Cowboys, we just fixed it. And bro, like, hey man, I'm not gonna say nothing else, but we gonna see what it look like versus Jets next week. That's a Hall of Fame quarterback. That's two surging running backs, pretty good receiving core. Let's see what it looks like. Appreciate you, Adrian.
Yes, sir.
Nah, man. I mean, man. If you would have asked me last week, man, I'd have been like, man, Aaron Rodgers just got our number. We'll see how that go. We'll see how the Aaron Rodgers thing goes, you know what I'm saying? Because, boom, boom, boom. But, man, bring me Aaron Rodgers right now. Let's boogie, man. James from Jackson, what's up, bro?
What it do, Voch?
What your water taste like?
Man, it tastes pretty good and dirty down here in Jackson.
Love it, man. Love it. What you got for us today?
Hey, I just want to say good team win. I liked it, and shout out to the special team, man. In that rain, they played real good on special team.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I liked it.
Yeah, I agree. Mm-hmm.
And shout out to you and Will Steele. And for all you haters out there, Voch is not cocky. He just confident in what he see in our team and what he be saying about our team.
Pretty cocky.
I'm out. Good night.
Appreciate it, James. I can be pretty cocky sometimes. Good call, man. Good call. Let's get real Bishop Kang on the phone. Oh man, I've been missing Jack. Jack, you next. Bishop Kang, what's happening?
Man, say, man.
What's good?
Hey, man, one thing I want to say, man, that NYC media, man, they sure care about them John schooling, man, because the way they been pumping them people up, man.
Yeah.
The way they been pumping them people up for this right here, because I thought we were going to win about 7. See, they damn near had me lost in the side. I took it down. I'm like, man, we probably win about a good 17.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that 40 burger feels so good. Fantastic. And the one more point I got to make, Voch, that's really finna mess people head up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
New York, the New York Jets, that is, didn't get no film on our offense, bro.
we was chilling. We calling bullshit plays and running off 40, bro. We were playing with them. We didn't give them no film to watch on us at all.
Come on, man.
Bro, offense still got so many layers to it, bro, that we ain't even get to expose just because we ain't even really feel like giving them too much. We start running the ball on them. We was up, as we should, though, because that's one thing about I want to give Mike McCarthy his credit. Bro was calling. It wasn't Kellen Moore. One thing about it, bro can draw up good plays.
Sure.
But it's about calling them at the right time. And bro was calling. He was doing. I'm glad he didn't go away from the run. Even when we had 3 and outs, he still came out there and ran still though. And I fuck with that. And I'm just liking the elevation of this team, bro, and his defense, man, in general, man.
Hey, fantastic call, man. It's all just coming together slowly but surely. Real Bishop Kane, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, if the phone is kicking you out, I think it's like a memory issue, and it's just kicking a couple people out. And I'm just trying to get y'all in before everybody get kicked out. There's only a couple y'all left. But if y'all had something to say and you couldn't get on the phone tonight, call in tomorrow because I have it fixed by then. But you know, we just had so many people call in, man. The whole situation, man. Like we was at 4,000 people, bro. At the top of the at the height of the stream, we had 4,000 people. It's just excellent, man. It's just excellent. We on to something over here, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I'm happy that y'all came through the rock with me. You know what I mean? But we got 2 calls. Hopefully the phones hang in there. Let's get Jack on the phone. What's up, Jack?
Hey, Voch.
What's up, brother?
Hey.
I know.
With all due damn disrespect, bro.
I know.
Can I permission to speak freely?
Button ready, bro.
Hey, I want you to know I'm the one who started that get your button ready too. You heard me?
Of course, JJ, we know that. Of course.
So look, hey, what I told Sky on his show, and I think I said it on y'all's show in the evening. Who we supposed to be scared of that we ain't put 40 on?
Right. Man.
We put 40 on the Giants, the Commanders, Philadelphia, and New York. Who we supposed to be scared of?
Correct.
Our defense, listen, Mozzie had one bad play. After that, he played his role, and then our line, we was going.
Right.
Micah had 2 sacks. Ghoster had 2 sacks.
Right.
They wasn't throwing that 7. They thought 21 was sweet. He got 1. They ain't go back the whole night. They ain't said Darren Waller. They ain't said Thibodeau. They ain't said Isaiah. I don't even know none of the names of the cornerbacks and linebackers from New York.
Yeah. Me neither, man. Me neither, dog.
What we talking about?
Bro.
What we talking about?
A dominant showing.
Hey, Voch.
Yes, sir.
I had to call in. I said I'm going to wait because I'm going to talk my shit right. I know everybody want to be humble and everybody want to politic correctly. Shit, I ain't got it in me because I'm talking mine tonight. We done said it all summer. We done said it all preseason. We that. Yeah. We the shit. And I showed you tonight.
Yeah.
I want 2,500 tonight, Voch. I want 25. I'm going to the Garden, Voch.
I'm happy for you.
I'm going to the Garden, Voch. I'm going to sip on the finest cognac. Hey, my water tastes like the sweat dripping off God's eyebrow tonight, man. That thing, it's the effervescence of the container that it's in. It can't even contain the water that's in the bottle. Them froze, but the water is plentiful.
Man.
Hey, Voch.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Voch.
Yes, sir.
I had to talk my shit, Voch.
Yeah.
Micah Parsons went off. They was hunting tonight.
Yeah.
They was hunting tonight.
Yeah.
Daniel, bruh.
Yeah.
They threw for 150 yards, bro.
I ain't see that.
They ran for 58 yards.
I don't know when they did.
They ran. I didn't see it. It was in increments, bro. it was in the minute. It was in the furthest from success, bro. Exactly. They had to find ways to manipulate yards. I'm sure they didn't get 150. But they had to manipulate yards so that God-like effect from our defense wouldn't settle in and they wouldn't feel that. So when the reporters and and all those people on ESPN and all those other networks, when your boss got to talk about us tomorrow, they got to hold their head down.
Right.
And they got to eat a whole lot of crow. Whether it's fried, baked, whether they put it in the air fryer, it's a whole lot of crow they got to eat tomorrow. I'm glad you waited for me, Voch.
Yeah.
Oh, because I couldn't wait. I was holding it, Voch.
Yeah, I got
the kettle was boiling, Voch.
I got you.
Hey, Voch, you the only man on the internet that don't need a lighter to catch fire. you and Sky more shocking on the internet than a nigga with a defibrillator. I'm just saying.
Man.
The dynamic duo, the terrible tandem, the Cowboys representative. We love y'all. We outside.
Appreciate you, Jack. Get some sleep, man. Call back tomorrow, dog. Good call.
You already know him.
Oh, man. Jack scrub. We got one last caller that's not glitching out on us, so we're going to run there and get up out of here. Chris, what's up?
What's up, Voch?
What's good with you, Chris?
I just want couple things. That D-line has been crazy against Aaron Rodgers.
Team TD. Yep.
And second,
yep.
I remember 4 months ago I told you Mike McCarthy was not going to put that O-line in tough positions.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever saw one tough position, and he probably had like one pressure on him. Entire game, one pressure I can remember.
Right.
And second off, Aaron Rodgers all his damn life had a damn good O-line.
Right.
That's far fucking from it.
Right.
Aaron Rodgers ain't fucking ready for that shit.
He's not. He's not. Obviously.
And also,
yeah.
Everyone's forgetting the Giants went for over 400 yards on the Vikings last year. Where the fuck all those yards went now?
No clue. No clue.
Oh, that's it.
They don't exist. Appreciate you, Chris. Good call, man. Hey, man. Fun night. Shouts out to all parties involved. Jack said effervescent and didn't think I would notice. Come on, Jack. It's Voch, man. It's Voch. Let's read some supers and do a raid, shall we? Let's read some supers and do a raid. Damn, I didn't close it. I didn't close the doggone. All right, here we go. All right. On the volume side, let's see what we got going on. Why I keep losing the mouse? I can't see it. All right, here we go. On the volume side. Today's the 10th. So Solid Duck dropped a dub. It says Dallas scored the most points and allowed the least points in week 1. Appreciate you. Nate's mobile service dropped 5. He just wanted to show a little bit of love. Appreciate you. Marcus Hardison says he dropped a 5, and he says, why is jealousy misunderstood? Because when you truly visualize it, jealousy is only corrupted admiration. Marcus Hardison Drake got a line. He says jealousy is love and hate at the same time. Come on, man. We on to something. All right? And we got a whole bunch of supers on the Voch side. We're going to get to them all, too. Love y'all. Mr. Jab dropped a deuce and says, tell Chef we outside. 40 burger. Appreciate you. C. Niak dropped a deuce and says, I want my 40 burger well done, as you should. Appreciate you, fam. CKS dropped a dime and says, make sure you put the Giants fan on blast because them specialist players were ghosts like Casper. Of course. KG dropped a dub and says, when you go back to the show on Bleacher Report, you better tell them what's good. 100%, Mr. Wolf. Shouts out to Bleach Report. Smickball dropped 5. It says, so nice we have it's so nice to have a solid cornerback 2 and wide receiver 2. Great trades. Those men showed up. Me and Will still definitely gonna have a conversation about the Cooks and Gilmore impact. For sure. Boston Spade dropped the 5. It says, Chef, step forward. I'm at customer service with receipts. Call in. I'm looking for you. Booker T voice. Appreciate you. David Montez dropped a dime and says, Voch, y'all catch D-Law say MetLife Community College during the intro. I did not see that. But I'm sure it's on social media somewhere. Appreciate you. Ray dropped a deuce and says Daniel Jones gonna be hurting tomorrow. And yeah, they put him back in the game. It's crazy. It's like they was punishing him. Cerebral Assassin dropped a 5 and says, Voch, I called this shutout, bro, on Thursday. On Thursday, 2 more at least we'll have this year. I'm predicting 7 shutouts. Hey, I hope so. The Solid Duck came back with another dub. Says super chat for the total wins this year. That's 19.99. I hope it's more than 20. I just want to win the last one, Duck. You feel me? Tommy N dropped a dime and says, just for the smoke that you bringing. You heard what I said. I got my button. Here we go.
Did you hear what I said?
There we go. Appreciate you, brother. Landon dropped a 5 and says, where's the Giants fan that said they would put 40 on the Cowboys? We were hounding Chef today. Jamie Pacheco, that's probably Jaime, dropped a dime and says, Will McClay is the GOAT. Cam dropped 5. Appreciate you, Cam, just for the love. Trevon dropped a dub and says, Voch, my son got specialists. My son, he called Daniel Jones my son. Madness. Cam dropped 5 and says, CeeDee Lamb should have gotten more than 4 targets. We're about to pay this man. Well, it was a rainy day. We're about to pay this man top 3 wide receiver money. We need to get him. We need to see him produce as such. Good win. It was a rainy day, Cam. It was a rainy day. CD will be fine. Vinny Mays dropped a deuce and says this defense showed it is the truth and what we've been building for years now. So hyped for this year. I'm gonna be at the Jets game for this 40-0. 40-0 is how you come out, indubitably. That's how you set the tone. Smickball dropped 5 and says Giants are handcuffed to Jones with that contract. They just paid the boy. Phantom Green dropped 5 and says, just showing some love to you, Voch. Appreciate you. Tacoma John dropped 5 and says, sitting here with my wife after the game. She says, I know Voch got something to say after this one. Tacoma John, shouts out to you and your wifey, man, for watching the show together. Salute. Voch got a lot to say for sure. Eric Coleman dropped 5 says, this defense looks special. Are we better than the 49ers? I ain't gonna say nothing else to you. Marcus Arnold dropped 5 says, don't forget to mention that Kellen Moore lost to the They lost today because they couldn't finish. Appreciate you, Marcus. Professional certified hater dropped 5 and says, Jets fan here. We aren't as delusional as Giants fans thinking we're gonna run the table on Dallas. It's gonna be a low scoring grind. Can't wait. Should be a fun one, bro. Appreciate you. No Cap Podcast dropped a deuce for the love. Appreciate you. Daniel DiBiase dropped a dub. It says, Bland is him for your information, Cowboy Nation. Bland is so incredible. No Cap Podcast came back with a dime and says, I want Dak hater to speak. And where are the 40 points that the Giants were supposed to put on us? We put it on them. Oscar Hernandez missed them. There we go. Oscar Hernandez dropped a 5 says, where is Chef? Y'all badly want to know what Chef got a call during the week, man. Y'all have got to tune in and just tap in with me, man. Please tap in with me, man, because Chef has got the call. We got to hear from Chef. Joe Ramirez dropped 5 and says, should we be concerned about our tight end play? I'm very worried. I think it was a wet day. I think we'll be all right. Adrian dropped a deuce and says, where's my idiot sandwich video, Chef? Appreciate you. Gavin C dropped a deuce and says, you and Skywalker are content kings. Appreciate you. And shouts out to Will Steele. Sergio Acosta dropped a deuce and says, how about them Cowboys? How about them? Then he came back and dropped a 5 and says, they did me dirty, though. Pollard was 2 yards away from a hit on DraftKings for me. Got me thinking it's rigged. Nah, man, you know how it go. My fault, bro. I hate that happened to you. Kevin dropped a dime and says, NFL research 40-0 is the largest shutout in Cowboys history. The Cowboys teams with the next 3 largest shutouts all made it to the Super Bowl. Mr. Leota's dropped a 5 and a 5. That's 10 altogether. This is our final form on defense or offense. Waiting on Tyler and Donald. Oh man, Tyler and Donovan Wilson still got to come back. That's crazy. It says, who would have thought nobody's supposed to be here? would have scored the first touchdown of the season. I know, right? And Dustin came back and says, Voch, my bad, Voch and chat. My call started with the cheek hitting the keypad, and I was filling up my Cowboys pot with water. My bad, man. Appreciate you. Good, brother. You good. One last refresh. I ain't doing it again. S Rags drop 5 says, was it raining, Voch? The defense couldn't tell. It was raining. It ran like a mug out there. Appreciate you, bro. Phantom Green drop 5 says, weather update. In fact, it is not raining in New York. Turns out it is the tears falling from the MetLife bleachers. You know, it's funny because the more the game came, the more the game went on, they was talking about it. They were saying, hey, this is as heavy as it's been raining. They said that about 5 times. Hey, this is heavy as this rain today. They kept saying it. I think that's so funny. Appreciate you, Phantom Green. Glenn Capers dropped a deuce and says, wait, those are the Giant starters? Those are those special Giant starters? Shiv Mishra dropped a 5 for the love. Appreciate you. Then David Beal says, what are the chances we sweep the entire state of New York? We better not. That's Giants again. That's Jets and that's Buffalo. Got a big one next week. So we're going to celebrate this one. And get right back to it. Chat, this is what I'm going to do. I just typed in New York Giants and I just typed in live stream. I want to see if I can find a live creator, a live Giants creator. This is going to be something I want to do throughout the year too. I want to find a live Giants creator and I just want to do a raid on their stream. I want to do a raid on their stream and we'll see if we can find some good stuff here. So let's see. And if not, we'll just raid like a Cowboy stream or something. I see a Cowboy stream that we could possibly raid if we can't find the Giant stream. So let's see. Let's see what these people talking about. Well, he ain't talking about that. He's just kind of looking at the screen. So let's see this character here. Let's see what this character, what these people talking about.
It's like no one hears when you say he messes up. You only hear that when you're supporting him. And to me, that makes no sense. And see, the problem I have is, like you say, you see a different aspect of the fan base. I see a fan base that is totally divided, and all they want to do is hate on each other instead of, you know what? Let's still try and support our players, because other fan bases, whether they don't do this shit, they support their team.
Hey.
And only in New York, and it's not just the Giants.
Hey, them boys sound hurt, man. And look, the very first comment down in the chat says Barkley's gone after this year. Let me actually go back early. Oh, they've been watching the whole game? Oh no. They've been watching the whole game. Let me just fast forward through like some of the in-game reactions. It's number silence.
That was Waller.
Yeah, Jones got to hit that pass.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can't even get to a wide 9.
No. Okay, let's check this
what
this
if
character out.
Scenario.
Let's see what this is.
He's sadly Andrew Luck 2.0, man. But
you say who?
Andrew Luck went to thing in the NFL from a year-to-year basis is continuity. I look at the Cowboys. They kept Dan Quinn, who has consistently had a top 3 ranked defense, while they lost Kellen Moore.
Y'all too rational. All right, cool. Let's raise some Cowboy fans. Hey, let's raise some Cowboy fans. Giants versus Cow. Hey, look, that whole idea went out the way. Look, they was either too sad or they wasn't sad enough. They was too sad or they wasn't sad enough. I need to find some balance. And hey, my show kind of kept the highest numbers out of all. I ain't gonna say nothing. All right, let's see. Shouts out to Louis T. He over there doing some good work. Chat, y'all want to pick a Cowboys channel, or y'all just want to run with this collection of upset Giants people? What y'all want to do? Oh, here we go. He's a live Giants guy. Let's see what he's
Peter
talking about.
says we need to be prepared that this loss might signal something catastrophic this season. Our team was less talented last year, new schemes for everyone, and we played Dallas far better both games. How do you explain that? I mean, the scores indicated we played them much better, and we did play them better. We did.
More sad Giants.
But we were not close to Dallas last year.
All right, we'll do
I
this
said that
then.
countless times going into.
We'll do this guy. Let's get some respect, chat.
On my streams. I thought we had
We'll do this guy.
somewhat, and I thought our coaching would be able to put us over the top week
We'll do
one,
this guy.
being that it was at home, or at least I hoped that, and thought it was a reasonable expectation to think it was possible.
Wait.
But last year, the scores were not nearly, in my opinion at least, when I watched the game.
Let me set y'all up.
They didn't indicate of how the games really went.
Let's get this
they
raid
destroyed
going.
us last year, Dallas. Those games should have been 20-point losses, but
here we go.
Tonight was worse.
All right, chat.
Tonight was a 40-point loss, and we got completely
Let's go raid them and see what's going on here.
I don't have an explanation for you, Pete.
Let's go see if they'll say something nice to us.
Or at least I'm hoping.
This character's upset,
Sometimes
boy.
teams just come out completely flat.
He is upset, my boy.
And they're a better football team, and when we come out flat and you fall behind in the way in which we did.
Let's say what's up to him. Then after this, we'll go holler at Law Nation.
You go down the field, you're building confidence. The field goal gets blocked. They return it for 6, and all of a sudden, it creeps into their minds. Nope, we can't beat this team. We can't beat this team.
God
and
damn,
maybe that's what happened.
Damn, that sounds terrible.
Know. Dable said it at the beginning of the year, right?
Damn,
that every year it's a different team. Last year means nothing. There's no momentum when it comes to football. It is a week-to-week league, and there is not a true statement than that. It is as week-to-week of a league as there is in any of the major sports. What you did last week means very little to what you're going to do the following week. And hopefully this team rebounds. We're going to find out what they're made of.
I don't know who it is.
So it's tough of a start to the season as we could have endured.
I don't know who this is.
Roman says, we are all in this together. Love you guys. Thank you, Roman, for being here, man.
We're all in this together.
Tough one tonight, man. Tough.
Oh, man, that's hurt, boy.
Game 1, and I'm already looking to see what's available for the O-line in free agency. That's even disappointing. I'd rather watch flies. Yeah, I'm not going to do that yet.
Oh, that's hurt, dog.
Yeah, you're going to have to continue to
That's hurt, dog.
Even if Neil works out.
I don't know who this is.
Michael. Even if Neil works out, we're going to need to continue to address that position.
Come on, man. Address the raid,
never
man.
stop drafting offensive linemen. I'm going to tell you what. You watch that game. Gawinski's not the answer.
Address the raid,
Prentice
sir.
is not the answer. We're going to need to continue to improve the offensive line.
Address the raid, sir.
It's far from a finished product. We still got to improve the guard spots, and you have to hope Neil works out, or if Neil maybe Neil becomes a guard if he doesn't work out at the tackle.
Address my raid, sir.
But there's still some sewing up to do with that offensive line. As sad as that may sound, I know it's like beating a dead horse and beating the drum.
Address my raid, sir.
You got to keep doing it. You got to keep trying to fix it until you get it right.
I'm not gonna say it again.
It's not right yet. It's just not. Hopefully, it gets closer to right by the end of the year.
I'm not gonna say it again. Address my raid.
It's tough, man. It's tough. And Chris B says, "Why was Jones in with the?"
April said vibranium energy. All right, let's get up out of here, man. Let's get up out of here.
Can somebody in the chat? I'll catch up with the chat now because obviously I'm a little bit behind.
Okay, hold on. Wait.
Can somebody in the chat
address my raid?
Oh, thank you for the raid, guys. I guess Voch is sending everybody over here. Congratulations, Cowboys fans. I've never worked with Voch Lombardi. I'd like to. I think he's a great content creator, so I appreciate him sending the raid over here.
Salute, man. Appreciate
of course, when I catch up with the chat, Cowboys fans pile in.
We ain't here.
But hey, congratulations tonight. You guys deserved it.
Goddamn right we do.
I convinced myself that this team was going to be able to compete.
There's no way.
And that we were starting to close the gap. We didn't come close. So all I could say, Voch, and all the Cowboys fans in here, congratulations. You guys are still much better than we are. We're not even close. We're not. We got a ways to go before we can compete with you guys. Once again, it's like a broken record. You guys continue to dominate us up at the point of attack on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else to say. I got to tip my cap. So congratulations to the Cowboys fans out there.
That's real shit, man. Salute, famo.
Chris B says, "Why was Jones in?" I don't
real
understand
talk, man. That's real talk, man. Salute. All right, let's find a Cowboy. Let's get up out of here, man. Let's find a Cowboy and get up out of here. Let's type Dallas Cowboys. Dallas. That was cool. Shouts out to Entertainer. Dallas Cowboys. I don't do collabs though. But shouts out to you though, bro. Appreciate you. Let's see. Got Voch Lombardi up there. 105.3 The Fan. Shouts out to Broad. It's okay, Law now. Okay, cool. Cool. What is Louis T doing live? Big Pat Sports. Nah, them just mad Giants fans, man. Hey, go watch Law Nation, man. Go tune in to Law Nation. I love y'all to pieces. Love y'all. Maybe next week when it's not so late, we'll have some more guys live or whatever. But besides
receivers to make it, you can take this argument any way that you want to take it.
I'm not just saying you gotta play perfect, but it's like
only thing
like Coach said,
bottom line, this whole team needs help.
Yeah, they do.
This whole
hey man, let's go raid them, man. They upset. Hold on.
Damn team
upset.
needs help. After that night, there wasn't just DJ. It wasn't just the offensive line. Some of it was the scheme. Some of it was the blocking. Some of it was multiple issues that caused us to get out there.
Look, bro, I said
they fighting each other.
On that Bredesen
they
trap,
fighting each
they
other.
ran it 3 times. I'm like, yo,
and Bredesen never made it.
And he never made it, so why are you still calling? And you know, when a trap like that, what
they fighting each other.
Either he adjusts the call, whether it's, you know what, you have the center. If he
one last raid, chat. One last raid. They over there fighting each other. They fighting each other.
Then it should be someone, the center, pulling to get there. Or
they fighting each other, chat. Oh goodness, they hate each other. Oh,
because 3 times I said
anarchy.
And I came on late.
Anarchy.
3 times. I'm like, yo. They running trap and he's not even getting there. Parsons is beating him.
Oh, it's anarchy.
And it was a short trap. It wasn't even like it was a long trap. It was a short trap.
Hey man, show some love over there. Go over there, show some love.
3 spots down. You know,
Rock Ray just raided me with a bunch of Cowboy fans. Man, y'all can't be see. This is why I tell y'all, don't talk like that, because now everybody can feel they could pull up and try to say some stuff. I don't care how bad I think this person is. I'm riding with my dudes, man. Get up, dust yourself off, and let's go. Let's go out here and punch somebody in the mouth. Now you get me getting raided by Cowboys fans. And guess what they're going to say? Your old man say your quarterback is straight. Your old man say...
He made me sound like the feds. He got me sound like the police.
I'm supposed to go to battle with you. You bad talking me. Now everybody feel they can talk noise.
He got me sound like on the police.
You know we don't ride like that, man.
I'm not messing with y'all all damn night. You've been on the stream for 5 hours. I got me working 5 hours, man.
Now I'm back up to 100 people, and 60 of them are Cowboys fans, and they ain't never won nothing in 30 years. But they talking noise.
Yeah, that's all right.
Half of y'all probably weren't even alive the last time y'all won a Super Bowl.
Dak Prescott, a.k.a. Dak Prescott, will throw y'all out of the playoffs. Don't worry. Y'all not going nowhere.
He ain't throw us out of this one. He ain't throw us out of this one.
Y'all cry.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Look, anybody knows me knows
America's team.
A lot of other Giants fans hate the Eagles. My angst is with the Cowboys. I hate them more than I hate the Boston Red Sox, and that tells you something because I'm a Yankees fan.
Do you know that these people are in tears every January? They are in tears. You're crying because you can't win.
We ain't in tears every September though.
The walls are driving over their
we feel good in September.
Yelling at their wives over the game.
Wait a minute. What does Stephen A. say? What does Stephen A. say? This is the one thing I give him credit for. What does he say? Just wait. Just wait. With them Cowboys. Just wait. Just wait. They're going to do something. And for us, we could sit here and say whatever, but our pain is going to be nothing compared to what they're going to go through. So just wait. No problem.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
and guess what? Y'all talking that noise.
Get our butts.
Y'all talking that noise. But we're the only team in the NFL that's won a Super Bowl in every decade since the 80s. We're the only one.
I'm talking about September 10th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope.
80s, 90s, 2000, and 2011.
Yep. 90.
Well,
2007, 2011. No other.
I didn't expect that to go that way. I was just saying hi. I was sending people to say hello and to boost likes and comments and views. But hey, I love y'all to pieces, man. Appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for being a part of the raid. Shouts out to Entertainer and the guys that we just raided right there. Shouts out to y'all. It's all love at the end of the day, man. I'm gonna enjoy. I'm gonna enjoy doing the work. I'm gonna enjoy going on Patreon and watching the Patreon film. I'm just gonna enjoy, man. But hey, we're gonna get right back to work. We got the Jets next, all right? We should be having film for the next 2 days. Tap in on the Patreon. Tap in on the YouTube. And hey, go watch Law Nation them. Go watch go find a Cowboy creator to go watch. Go watch Brian Bryson them. All right, y'all hold down for the Dosey Wilson Peasky Whiskey till tomorrow and next week for those of you that only watch the game day stuff.